or did they come through?
No one's ever landed in Detroit.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Well, maybe they took did they take a plane?
They could have. I told you, flying Armenians. Expresses.
So this guy.
Can you do me a favor?
Stop drinking like that?
Dude, yes.
Welcome to Deep Waters.
Where are you going right now?
So they crank the 5G up, and then we just all get shaken and baking microwave. I love it.
I didn't say that, you absolute moron.
There was no dinosaurs. Those were Nephilim giants from the Bible.
And Lucifer is in the Vatican?
Yes.
Oh, okay, got it.
I think space is probably like just a giant liquid.
Yeah.
Build it up, seal the well. When it's about to collapse, release the gays.
Are you going to get the jab?
Never. Conspiracy Social Club, aka Deep Waters.
So camera's working. That's working.
Hi, hello, and welcome
Are
to
we in it?
Conspiracy Social Club.
Okay,
Sam has been on his phone, not talking to anybody, looking at thick white bitches.
Oh, I'm into him, dude.
Saying that he is conserving his energy to crush.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
I'm in it to win it.
He's like one
Sorry
of these.
about last week, guys.
Yeah.
Haunted cameras.
Haunted cameras.
Yeah, man.
Haunted
What a crazy
camera.
week. Good time to be alive. I'm going to be in Detroit.
Yeah.
Well, I was in Detroit when this thing comes out. Thank you for Detroit for coming and crushing. I'm so happy. I went back and saw the original place where the Armenian side of my family first landed.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. I'm very excited.
Well, wasn't it in Detroit landlocked?
Well, when they came, that's where they moved to.
Oh, well, yeah, sorry. That's beautiful.
Wow.
Well, no, I just got.
Wow, I was just sharing a moment. You just had to fact check me on
Well,
that.
I mean, semantics are important, but yeah,
Not on this show.
If they, if they were dropped from the heavens,
Maybe
they might have
were.
landed
Maybe they were
in
the
Detroit.
first, the skydiving Armenians.
Wow, that's so
Express
scary. Yeah, that's scary. If you see skydiving Armenians, know we're under attack.
There we go. No,
Yeah.
we don't attack. Because you don't want that.
Can I tell you something? I go these fakakta coffee places. I go in there. I just go, can I have a couple shots of espresso? Right. I just want to rip it and get done with it.
Oh, yeah,
right?
I know that.
We don't do espresso here. I go,
At a coffee shop?
I go, what?
What, Subway, like, we don't do sandwiches.
We don't do turkey here.
Yeah.
What the f are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
She goes, yeah, we only do coffee.
Flag that.
So I love the flag that.
Flag that.
Go ahead and flag that. But yeah, I go. She goes, you might want to go with the cold brew. It's kind of the strongest thing we have. I go, okay. She goes, do you want cream? I go, can I just have a little whole milk? And she goes, oh, we don't do whole milk.
What?
We don't do whole milk.
What kind of alt coffee shop did you go to?
Phil's Coffee.
Phil's Coffee. All right, let me guess. Silver Lake.
No, Calabasas
We don't milk
way.
the cows here. We let them keep their milk.
That's a San Francisco, really popular in San Francisco.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Hopefully they've been righted.
Yeah, everything's dumb in San
Guys,
Francisco.
coffee shop, take the espresso. They don't have any. Well, just grab the milk. There's none.
There's no milk.
Shut the door. Leave this shithole alone.
No, they do heavy cream or skin or like 2%. It's something like.
Hey, dude, when are you going to start shaving up to your eyeballs because your beard's gone to your eyes?
Come on, man. Come on, dude. Come on.
Come on, man. You're going to be a dad.
I'm pretty insecure about that, actually.
Shave down.
Who else do you know that has their beard grows into their eyeballs?
Sam Tripoli.
Really?
Yeah, and I shave it down.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't like the Puerto Rican lines that you've got going on.
Okay.
I want to look like Robin Williams.
Jag it up.
Robin Williams in Good Will Hunting. That's kind of my look.
Oh,
I'm
that is
going
your
for.
look.
Yeah.
You just want to stand on desks.
Was that Good Will Hunting?
No.
No? That was Dead Poets Society, right? Dude.
God, I hate being with film nerds.
Dude, last week, what a mea culpa from Sam Tripoli. Just completely not knowing who the bad guy was in Bloodsport.
Okay.
And
I
as
think that
we
was
talked
2
about-
episodes ago, right?
No, that was last week, and it was the guy with the giant tits that broke Frank Duke's best friend's neck and
Oh
tried
my
to
God,
cheat
his
in the
tits
final
are so
round of the
big.
Kumite. Pull up his tits
Those
real
orange
quick,
chicken
Ryan.
tits were great.
What is this guy's tits called again?
Blood. Just look up Bloodsport bad guy, and it'll probably have him with his top popped off, and we can look at his
Oh,
tits.
dude, if I had orange,
look at those
look
tits.
at those tits.
Fourth, yeah. Zoom
That's
in
what
on
I
those
call
tits.
chiseled fat.
Go ahead and give us a zoom on those tits. Look at those things. My God.
Those and his nipples point down.
Oh yeah.
His nipples drop.
That's how much power he has in his fucking strikes.
I
dude.
bet you he got picked on about his nipples, and he's like, he went to his first class reunion. Goes, how about these nipples now?
Yeah.
Look at these fucking fat tits.
Yeah, and to think that even though he had all that power in his tits, look at JCVD. Pop down to that third row. Look at that, guys. I mean,
Oh my.
how sculpted was
Dude,
Jean
how much
Claude
love
Van
did that guy
Damme?
make in his day?
Oh, Belgium, dude. The chicks in Belgium too.
Oh
what
my
were they
God.
getting into?
How many Van Dams are running around right now?
Holy smokes!
All of them?
Yeah, but to think that guy had all the power in his tits and he still had to cheat in the end of the Kumite. You remember that?
Oh, that you know what? Cheating never wins, and that's what we learned from Von Damme.
Frank Dukes beats him blind.
Dude, my favorite thing was him dancing with the hookers. You remember that at the bar?
Yeah.
Doing his famous dance that he always did.
Yeah.
Did you ever see him in Break? What was it called? Not Break, Beat Street. What was the other one? Electric Boogaloo.
Great show today. A lot of stories to get into. It's just
Oh, I go into one breakdancing story. We got to move on. How's the camera going right now, Ryan? Is it still running?
there should be a red light that comes off. You can see a red light. that
Okay,
kinda
red light.
blinks.
Ryan,
Look at
that should be
guy.
part of your job description. Checker of the red light. Every once in a while, just peek over, see if we got a red light.
I gotta say, I've been dealing with so many youngsters, these Gen Alpha kids and Gen Z
Are
kids.
you Gen Z?
I'm right on the border.
Which one would you rather claim?
It depends who I'm talking to.
Okay,
Oh,
you're
good
talking
answer.
to
Good answer.
Gen Xer right here.
I think I'm a millennial.
Okay, no, you want to go Gen Z. We respect the Gen Zs more than we respect the millennial bitches.
Oh, wow, that's aggressive.
Well, you guys are such cunts.
Doubling down. No, I gotta tell you, I'm so grateful for Rye.
I
because-
really am, even though he messes up everything.
No, he doesn't mess up everything. I mean, in terms of competence,
I'm going to call you a third.
What?
He's a third. Third of the shows we got to worry about.
All right, let's get into today. We got.
By the way, Fat N-words in space, not doing that bad crypto, just so you know. Just want to check on your friends. Detroit, Michigan, Ronaldo Beach, Tacoma, Washington.
Redondo Beach.
And guess what? Daddy just got his first weekend at the mothership.
Oh, that's exciting.
I am very excited.
When's that?
It's not till January, but I'll take it. Give a big build up. Everyone come out and rock with me
Slow strokes.
all night.
Slow strokes, and then January we release.
Yeah,
we froth. Yeah.
Got a
Okay.
new crowd work special called Potty Mouth. They'll be coming out soon.
Yeah, Sam Tripoli, Stavros Halkias, and Matt Rife, the kings of crowd work.
Dude, I do aggressive crowd work. My crowd work isn't just like, hey, what do you do?
Yeah.
Well, I do a little of that, and then I just go into the weird.
Yeah. Why are you fat?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
There's a guy at the Laugh Factory one night, and he does sets. His whole YouTube is making fun of fat people, but he's got fat back. I go, why are you making fun of fat people?
Yeah,
You got a Ninja Turtle back.
Yeah. It's like Harley Jarvis. You know Harley Jarvis?
I don't.
Harley Jarvis is he was the third place baby in the Baby of the Year competition, and he has a completely flat back of the head. Now, when you have that kind of cranial structure, when you grow up, you get fat back because the fat has to just go to that part of your
Oh,
head.
really?
Yeah, it's pretty much science, I think. So anyways, crazy show to get into today. We have a lot of stuff.
Conspiracy Christmas?
It's, dare I say, Conspiracy Christmas. We have to talk about all of the things that Sam sent.
I did send you some good stuff.
You
and it
sent me some
wasn't
great stuff.
Any one thing. It was a variety of things for you to choose
It
from.
was a bukkake of
It
conspiracy.
really is a bukkake.
Yeah.
Back into the blowbanks.
Right. Oh, are ya?
I'm trying not to.
Oh, he's failing.
I'm trying. It's about progress, not
Yeah.
perfection,
No,
right?
It's about, yeah.
Ryan?
Exactly.
Yeah. Spot the silver linings when you can see them.
There we go.
So, Charles de Gaulle, Kim K is sex trafficking. Kanye continues to lose his mind. We've got kids just getting rounded up at Tufts and with plainclothes ICE agents and thrown in.
I gotta be honest with you. I am very nervous about this.
Ugh.
I don't like it. And the way the far right is cheering it on while they, at the same time, we're screaming and shouting about January 6th guys not getting any of their due process. It's just sad to me. And this is what they do. This is back to my good fascism, bad fascism. You love fascism when they go after people you don't like. You hate fascism when they go after people you love. It's all bad There's no good fascism.
Yeah.
There's only hot garbage fascism.
Let's be consistent, everybody. Yeah, I sent you this. Some guy wrote that Israel deserves a Nobel Peace Prize. I mean, he literally wrote an article saying Israel deserves a Nobel Peace Prize.
Where's he from?
I don't throw a dart at a map. I could probably figure it out. New Jersey, I would imagine.
Can you find Israel on the map?
Yes, I can.
Good for you, dude.
Yeah. Can you?
Probably not.
Okay.
It's all over there.
But I think I stumbled upon this week, and I think it's a good kind of base to set
it's a great jumping point.
Great jumping point. So zoom in on this because the text is very, very small. So it's this concept called hypernormalization. It's a word that was coined by a brilliant Russian historian who was writing about what it was like to live in the last few years of the Soviet Union. What he said, which I thought was absolutely fascinating, says the person that wrote this article, was that in the 80s, everyone from top to bottom of the Soviet society knew that it wasn't working.
Yes.
Knew that it was corrupt, knew that the bosses were looting the system, knew
Yes.
that the politicians had no alternative vision,
Yes.
and they knew that the bosses knew that. They knew that the bosses knew they knew that.
They knew that we knew that they knew.
We know that you know that we know that you know that we know that you know.
Yes,
okay?
exactly.
So they knew that the bosses knew that they knew. Everyone knew it was fake, but because no one had any alternative vision for a different kind of society, they just accepted this sense of total fakeness as normal. And the historian, Alex, not going to attempt it, coined the phrase hypernormalization.
Your check.
Your check. To describe the feeling of
Coin the phrase.
just being in this maelstrom of absolute nonsense.
Yeah, I agree with
everyone just being like, well, I guess that's what's going on.
I totally agree with that.
And there's like a playbook for governments to, I guess, build the scaffolding around this and support hypernormalization. One, it's to kind of mess up the collective worldview.
I agree.
So Bush in the early 2000s just starts going
nuts.
We have to go to Iraq because they were behind 9/11.
Yeah, because they went after my daddy.
They actually had literally nothing to do with it.
With anything.
That's
my whole argument.
It was the Dancing Jays. We all know that.
Okay, dude. I like this new Dylan.
No, I was mocking you.
No, I was supporting you.
But go to the ChatGPT thing next to it, I think, right?
God, here we go. By the way, people have been catching ChatGPT and Grok. Is that
Just
the name?
making stuff up.
Yeah, just totally being a human being and just lying, looking right in your eye. I tell you, it's this. You're like, I know it's not that. You just lied to me.
Do that. Try that out with these chatbots. Like, have an answer that you know, and ask them to figure it out.
Right.
They'll lie. I promise
Right
you
to your
that.
face.
They'll lie straight to your face. So
If you go, Sam, what color hair does ChatGPT have? I would go anywhere from purple to really light blue.
because you think it's too progressive.
Yeah, it's so obvious it's been programmed to have a certain slant one way or the other.
Think?
And you have to pound on it hard.
Do you think that
It's like when progressive women get really good dick and it's suddenly they just want to cook you a meal and clean your house. That's kind of what you have to do.
Yeah. Good dick turns a progressive woman into a trad wife.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. You are such a fucking crass son of a bitch.
Dude, the truth
You're a
hurts
you are a warthog of a
in
human
the
being.
world, in the land of the shiny objects, no one likes a guy that kicks around with steel-toed boots on.
I don't think that's the aphorism, but listen.
I made that up. That's a Tripoli saying right there.
Do you think that ChatGPT is lying, is deceitful progressivism, or is the truth closer to that side of things?
I think it is programmed to slant one way, and if it doesn't have the answer, it just kind of spitballs. Oh, hey, man, what? Maybe this?
Maybe
this?
Yeah, maybe it's that. So the playbook is leaders present a distorted narrative of the world. People buy into this version because it's safer and feels more manageable than the messy truth. Over time, it becomes impossible to tell what's real and what's a construct. Everything feels fake, but no one knows how to break out of it. I mean, is that not what the world that we're living in right now?
I completely agree
it's
with
like,
that.
what is going on?
I love this. Here we go. This is my favorite thing. This is my favorite thing.
This framework can fuel conspiratorial thinking.
Okay.
Because,
All right.
this is perfect. Because it suggests that power structures are deliberately obscuring truth.
Stop. Can we
Perfect.
go back in time 5 seconds where this guy was literally saying that? Like, unbelievable to me
but-
how you can flip on a dime. It's unbelievable.
I'm not flipping
you
on a
did too. You're
dime,
like,
you
yeah,
bitch.
they're just kind of like, everyone knows it's corruption. The system's not working. But then these conspiracy theorists think there's corruption everywhere and nothing's working. Stupid people.
No. I think you're jumping. You're like cheating.
I did take a 6.
You're cheating at Disneyland right now, or
I did take a 6.
You're cheating at Candyland. This is saying that governments are corrupt.
Yes.
So it encourages conspiratorial thinking because
Okay.
we're aware of how corrupt they are. What is the problem there? Is
don't-
that just
because-
fact or what?
Because
No one's saying, okay.
when you say this, fuels conspiratorial thinking.
Mm-hmm.
That itself is a loaded statement.
Well, I think you're just, I think you should fly your freak flag a little bit more proudly. Don't
Are
take
you saying, Sam, you should be more of a proud conspiracy theorist? Is that what you're saying?
Look, careful. Let's be careful with that because you could interpret that in some pretty unproductive ways. I
Okay,
think.
go on.
Yeah,
I'm listening.
yeah.
Let's hear where you're going with this.
Don't take such a defensive posture. When somebody calls you a conspiracy theorist, be like, yeah,
I have
am.
no problem with being called a conspiracy theorist. I have a problem with who's calling me it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, no, I get that, dude. I get that. Anyways, this is the world we're living in right
Yeah, exactly.
now. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Next tab. Flag that. Okay, so last week we broke down
The JFK file.
the JFK files.
Yep.
And Twitter and Candace Owens, who is a sewer cunt.
Flag that.
Go ahead and flag that. Candace Owens is a fetid sewer cunt.
Okay. Are we allowed to use that word? Because we've used it 3 times now on the show.
I don't know, right? Look it up.
Can't we say cut on YouTube?
But Twitter, Candace Owens, take the JFK files, 64,000 pages, read everything in hour and a half, and then just say the Jews did it, right?
Okay.
Now, that's wrong,
Okay.
but there were definitely some things.
Who did do JFK then, in your opinion?
Well, to quote the great Kurt Metzger, it takes a village.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what?
And that's what you said too.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. But one of the crazy things about the JFK files, and there was lots of stuff about Israel in the JFK files. Nobody's disputing that. But there were tons and tons of other things.
Yeah, I would agree with that
in
statement.
the drop that were really bonkers. I was kidding about
Flag that.
about looking that up. But so this guy has written a lot of stuff on. I don't know why I have a pen in my hand.
Do
Like
you
I'm in a
trust
press
men
briefing.
on TV shows with a tie or without a tie?
I like to go with a tie.
Okay, I think I mean,
But there's also a romanticism about like a kind of a sloppy journalist.
Yeah.
Like his desk is just
you just know there's papers everywhere. And no one even uses paper anymore except for this guy.
Mm-hmm. He still uses carbon copy.
That's for sure. He's faxing people his research.
Yeah. What's his name, Ryan?
Jefferson Morley.
Jefferson Morley.
Oh, dude, that's a name you don't hear a lot.
That's a good name.
Jefferson Morley.
Jefferson, your name is not Jeff.
Not Jeff.
Or Jeffrey. Jefferson.
Yeah, and I wonder if he's the kind of guy that corrects people.
Yeah, 100%. Like when he talks
my
about
mother
his
named me
Armenian
Jefferson.
family showing up in Detroit. Did they show up there, or did they come through?
No one's ever landed in Detroit.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Well, maybe they took did they take a plane?
They could have. I told you, flying Armenians. Inch
So this
Hey, dude,
guy
can you do me a favor?
stopped drinking like
No,
that.
dude. Yes. Neither of us are doing well right now.
This is a crazy show, huh? Sam took a 6, and now we're just. I
We're
feel
in
like
it,
I'm on
dude.
Goliath. Yeah.
But go on. Tell me about Jefferson.
You doing okay?
I'm doing great.
How's the 6?
6 makes me think I'm ready for it.
Okay.
Why did I start talking like Elmer Fudd there?
Not sure. Okay. So, Rye, how's the show going?
Oh, it's great.
Okay. So this guy comes on Breaking Points to break down the JFK files. Takes a while to do so because there are so many pages.
There's so many pages.
It doesn't just rip to the internet to go, the Jews did it. So he's breaking down that JFK was being told by his allies and his cabinet that the CIA was encroaching on his foreign policy.
Okay.
And that 47% of the State Department were covert, undercover CIA people. Almost half of the entire State Department was CIA. So he was like, oh, well, I can't do anything geopolitically through the State Department because the CIA owns half of it.
Right.
And he tells him a story. This guy, Schalsberg, I think is his name, tells JFK a story about Charles de Gaulle. So Charles de Gaulle had a assassination attempt on him. He was president of France in the 60s. And
I remember hearing about that.
yeah, so there was a joke that the top floor of the U.S. Embassy in Paris was CIA, and the lights were always on. And Charles de Gaulle knew that the CIA put a hit out on him because they
told him
they were mixed up with Algeria, and he wanted to pull out of Algeria and stop fighting there.
Yeah.
And so the second he expresses any sentiment to pull out of Algeria, aka pull out of Vietnam,
pull out anywhere,
spray on the belly, right? Let's be responsible about this stuff. He is sitting in his car and 17 bullets hit, and somehow the driver gets away and they don't kill him. God. So the guy tells JFK, just to let you know, these people have already tried to kill leaders of state all over the planet. You're not immune from this. So he pulled back his hatred for the CIA at that point because he had told the New York Times that he wanted to break the CIA into 1,000 pieces and scatter it to the wind.
Yeah, I don't think you should say that out loud.
Don't say that to a reporter.
Ever.
Don't say that.
Just be like, hey, man, I love them. Good guys over there. You ever tried their cookies? They got some of the best cookies I've ever had.
They have the best vending machine in Virginia.
Oatmeal raisin, CIA oatmeal raisin, fire.
Yeah, fire. So anyways, there's a lot of great stuff in the JFK files. We broke it down last week, hardly.
My whole thing has been, always will be, is Mossad, CIA, MI5 or 6, whichever one it is, they're all the same people. They just have different storefronts and they all work together. And when one side needs something done that they can't do in their territory, the other one comes in and does it for them.
Yep. Hyper-normalization.
Which brings me to this other thing that I didn't send you, which was that Prince Charles has asked Trump to basically join, is it the UK or joined basically the British Commonwealth or some weird, and Trump's like, hey, that's not a bad idea, which goes totally into my whole thing about,
globalists.
We're just, I think we're still part of their territory.
No.
Okay. I mean, I'm just telling you what I feel.
What do we got here? Trump suggests U.S. could join British Commonwealth. What does that mean, joining the British Commonwealth?
I mean, Brian, I'd love to hear your take.
No, I don't want to hear your take. I want you to look up what that would mean.
Well, I'd like to hear your take as well.
Okay, Ryan, what's your take? What would that look like?
I immediately just assume that means that we have to start respecting King Chuck. He becomes our de facto
Dude, King
bro.
Chuck is how he should always be referred to here.
Yeah. King Chuck. No, I don't know if that means becoming like the 5th part of the UK or the 6th part of the UK. I don't know how many Irelands there are, but
Well, it's like you become like Australia or Canada, where you still have to show respect.
okay, yeah. I think actually Ryan probably his take is actually probably right.
You basically are under their umbrella.
Under their thumb.
Under their thumb.
Yeah.
Voluntary association, 56 independent and equal countries.
Yeah. I think they're just do we gotta keep pretending, or can we just go with it?
What do you mean pretending that we're not British?
Yeah. They don't run that at the highest levels we're ran by.
So you think, okay, so like the adrenochrome is harvested at the bottom of Buckingham Palace or something,
I
right?
don't think it's necessarily right there, but I think they harvest all over the place.
The baby blood spills.
The baby blood goes everywhere.
Through the
lizards
underground.
are everywhere.
Yeah, no, we're our own country, and we fought a war over that, and we won that war, thanks to Mel Gibson. Thank you, Mel Gibson.
Mel, good job.
One of the great movies, really, of all time, I'd say.
We've gotten away from allowing the crazies to create great art. And we were like, you know who would be better at this? Rich kids.
You know what? I'll take The Patriot 2.
I'll take it.
I'll take it. I'll watch The Patriot 2.
Yeah.
Let me see what he's up to.
Yeah, let's go.
You know?
Let him back.
He's making a new Passion of the Christ.
I can't hear Passion of Christ Part 2.
Passion of the Christ. Christ's Revenge. Okay. Let's get to
Revenge of Christ.
Let's get to the next tab. What do we got here? Ooh, now we're gonna get into.
Let's do this towards the end.
Okay, we'll do it towards the end. The next 4 tabs are all gonna be related to this. It's all like kind of COVID stuff.
Okay, keep going.
Well, we can actually hit this. One of the things that was released in the JFK dump, evidently, is that the Pentagon created Lyme disease and
100%.
COVID in the same lab.
This is the truth. They have created Lyme disease. It is a weapon.
based on
And they basically ticks are weapons. Ticks are weapons.
Okay.
And they have connected Lyme disease to basically Alzheimer's.
Okay. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna rock it down a couple of questions for you, and I think that you're going.
I've had guests come on and talk about this.
You're probably gonna push back and say that I'm trying to do a gotcha thing, but I'm really just trying to understand where you're coming from. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So, why would they create Lyme disease?
Because we are ran by sorcerers.
God damn it! See, when you say that, we can't even. There's no further place to go. You just go.
So I answered your question. You're like, yeah, okay. That makes sense to me. Basically, they want you sick. They want to depopulate.
The Pentagon created Lyme disease in the 1960s as part of a bioweapons program aimed at sabotaging Cuba's agriculture.
Yep.
Okay, so they create Lyme disease. They put it in ticks.
Yep.
They send it to Cuba to think that it's going to. They think it's going to destroy the agriculture
And destroy and get.
Can you look up
sick.
if Lyme disease destroys crops?
I don't know if it. Well, I mean that's a great, but maybe it destroys the people tending to the crops.
Well, there are a lot of easier ways to destroy those people than putting diseases in ticks and sending them to Cuba, don't you think?
No, I mean, yeah, I mean, obviously, but if you don't want anyone to know you're doing it, you do it through this kind of silent weapon in a weird way.
Weren't we talking about that last week? Like there was some disclosure of
Yeah, there was. They were trying to destroy them agriculturally, but I didn't think that it was through Lyme disease.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big. So when we went to, I did the Montauk project, we would go around and there were signs saying, "Watch out for ticks," and I was like, I'm not going in there
Oh yeah.
because I'm not getting bit. where my cousins live in Grand Island. They're like, yeah, there's tons of ticks out there. I'm like, what do you guys do? Nothing. I go, I'm never going out there.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean the waters that I waded in when I was a kid. I mean,
yeah.
Slugs and ticks, dude. My cousin Jake pulled his calf out of a bog one time in Virginia. Just the fattest fucking slug on his calf. It's just disgusting, dude.
Oh yeah, dude.
You gotta burn them off.
Like when you go to like into the like Callan, when he was on the show, talked about the time that a woman went into an African river and she was with a guy, and the guy's like, I don't think we should do that. They're like, there would be signs. She went in the river and she got pulled right down. And
Yeah.
he never saw her again.
Yeah. What do you think pulled her down?
Bigfoot,
Yeah.
probably an alligator, a snake, a river python.
Yeah, probably a river python or Bigfoot.
It could be any of those.
Yeah. What do you got, Rye?
It seems like it primarily affects livestock.
Oh, okay.
Can you look up, can humans get Lyme disease?
Don't look that up because we know that they can.
Okay.
Okay.
So what are we talking about here?
Well,
What does it say? Okay, there we go.
okay, but so your thesis
Yes.
is that the Pentagon created Lyme disease because they're sorcerers to take out Cuba's livestock, but it accidentally got out of control, Pandora's box, and then it started affecting us.
Yes.
Okay. Can you go to the chat GPT to the right of that? Can you zoom in on this? So what does it say? Go up. Go up real quick.
Dude, look at what that says. Discovered in 1975.
In Lyme, Connecticut. There are documents related to the CIA's Cold War operations and biological warfare research. None of these documents directly tie the CIA to the creation of Lyme disease, nor do they name the bacterium in them. And then this says that Lyme disease was discovered in 1975,
1975.
and it wasn't created by the Pentagon at all. Actually, it was just naturally discovered. So, what's this
Dylan.
website that we pulled that from?
God.
Natural News.
Oh my
Natural
God. Natural
News.
news. They wouldn't BS or lie or also fall for the PSYOP. Totally. My God, Natural News. I'm sorry I questioned it.
No. Natural News is the one that said that the Pentagon came up with it.
Oh, at the same time?
No, not at the same time. ChatGPT was the one that said that Natural News was wrong.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting, Dylan. Interesting.
Yeah.
Set me up.
No, I mean, listen, who's to say, right? I don't trust ChatGPT all the way. You know?
I don't either, but I'm just telling you, I've had many guests come on talking about biowarfare and that the government has been trying to create these things, these weapons, and a lot of them are silent weapons. That is stolen valor.
No,
and
it's not.
You will be mocked in the comment section.
I'm mocked in the comment section regardless of what happens.
Okay, so
fucking
enjoy your fake ring. That was so disgusting, that ring. It's so disgusting. That ring was disgusting.
swallow it down.
That ring was one of the low points of the show, was that you rang a bell on something you are so wrong on.
You do. The only times you ring bells are when you're dead wrong about shit.
I ring them when it's so obvious that I'm right.
No, that's not true. It's just that you're delulu.
Nope. I have to disagree with you.
I'm sorry. I said that was a little gay.
That was
That was a little
the minute
gay.
you open your mouth,
Yeah.
it's like a gay bar in here.
Okay, so a gay bar. Anthony Fauci, run lab in Montana, experimented with coronavirus strain before being shipped to Wuhan a year before the COVID pandemic began.
And what year was that? Because I thought even though
2019?
Obama sucks, I think he tried to put an end to some of that stuff.
2018.
Okay.
I believe this.
I mean, I know. Oh yeah. I mean, dude, you guys don't understand. Like, here's where you're gonna get a little love, is that he's a Jesuit. Jesuits are right there, middle management with the Zionists, the Marxists, and the Freemasons.
Yeah. It's just not right. It's not right what that guy did. You can't have.
But yeah, he walks free.
You can't have. What are you doing?
I'm putting this. I had it. I'm done.
Oh, okay. I thought you were popping another one. I was like, Jesus Christ, dude.
No, it's done.
Redlining.
It's done.
Okay, so yeah, you can't have flies eat beagles for experimentation. You know? It's just kind of sick.
But my favorite part is that whole story was they were just trying to get people mad at Fauci. They're like, come on, get mad at him. Oh, you don't care about kids? How about these puppies? And everybody's like,
yeah.
That's really.
Well, let's move from Fauci to masks. This is actually quite crazy. Colombia is caving to Trump's demands and says that it will be banning masks moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, Colombia should be shut down. They really should be shut down.
Why?
Well, there's a lot going on there right now. That, you know, this arresting of students that are here legally, that have the right, that have been full rights of a citizen based on their status, are now being deported because they are criticizing a foreign government.
Yeah.
I think it's absolutely disgusting.
I think that woman was, that man was, the guy like last week was a Columbia student, right?
Yeah. And this other chick is a Yale student.
Yale student. Okay, can you write, it's somewhere in the tabs, but just pull up, we should roll this video because this video is it's horrifying. It's so horrifying and sad to see this woman as a man. It's just so, I don't know how these guys.
My favorite part of this is Trump is wanting to ban masks. Why these agents show up in masks? No, that's not it. That's a great one too. Nope, that's not it. 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 That's not it.
You're gonna have to give it a goog. Muslim student,
Yale gets detained by ICE. Walking on the street.
I think.
No, that's not it.
Not the Tufts.
Yeah, it was Tufts. It wasn't Yale.
It was what?
It was Tufts.
Go
down.
Oh yeah. Do they have the actual video of her?
No, just
just go to video.
Yeah, do Tufts, not Yale. There, that surveillance footage. Go down to the YouTube video.
Yeah, that's it. Look at this. Dude.
Full screen it.
And then he approaches her, and then they start to grab her. Yep, and he grabs her. I think.
What's her name, Rye?
And then there's another one. Now, neither of them have masks on, but I saw people with masks showing up. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me see.
Rumeisa Ozturk?
Nailed it.
Now, here's the thing.
Flag up.
She is being detained because of an article that she wrote over a year ago.
What is going on? Is Netanyahu calling up Trump going, I have a list of people that I can't stand?
100%.
Like,
Israel sent them a list of people they want deported.
How the fuck is our country allowing this to happen?
I agree.
I don't. This woman probably wants all people of my ilk wiped from the planet. I can understand why I think she's wrong and hateful.
Or she just wants like people to get along, and just.
Yeah, but not likely though. But doesn't matter though because she shouldn't be fucking arrested by people who are in plain clothes.
Yeah, I agree. This is Gestapo-ish.
What the fuck is going on,
dude? This is and the far right think this is okay. That the freedom, America first. I just want to be left alone, people. Okay, with them grabbing students that have a problem with the actions of a foreign government is mind blowing to me.
Mind blowing. It's so nuts. And this kind of like I'm obsessed with Steve Bannon interviews. I love Steve Bannon interviews.
Is there any better one than the Tim Dillon Steve Bannon interview?
Yeah, because Tim Dillon, it was just a softball interview and he didn't ask him any pressing questions.
Okay.
But Steve Bannon is he's a brilliant and likely evil man, and I love listening to him because he's the guy. You know, he just openly says that Trump's going to run for a third term.
I think they're going to try to get him another term.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And then he talks about a unitary expansion of executive power. So Bannon wants Trump's executive power to be more robust.
Expanded, yeah.
Yeah, that's what expanded means. So I'm pretty sure that the framers of the Constitution flag that. I'm pretty sure the framers of the Constitution wanted the congressional branch of the government. They're all equal, co-equal, but if we're going to pick one that has the most power, Congress should be the one because it's the most representative.
Okay.
For Steve Bannon and Trump to try to establish this king head I think it just betrays the framers of the Constitution.
Like everyone wants smaller government until their guy's in, and then they want to expand their powers.
Right, exactly.
And it's absolutely ridiculous.
So I was listening to this.
It's checks and balances, man, and that's my big problem right now with them wanting to get rid of all these judges who I disagree with.
Right.
Wholeheartedly. I don't like these judges, but there is a checks and balances going on.
And they're trying to get rid of the judges based on this fictitious interpretation of executive power.
Yeah.
Like the judges superseding Trump's executive power. It's like, what Candyland are we talking about? But I was thinking about...
Judges shouldn't be political. They shouldn't.
No.
They should interpret law.
They should just be law people, just boring old law people. But I was thinking it's so brilliant what Bannon wants to do. So they're trying to reframe the American interpretation of government by these narrative victories. Like we talked about, I know you probably disagree with me and a lot of people in the comments probably disagree, but I think that Doge is just a narrative campaign to show people that you don't need the government and it's stupid.
Okay, yeah. I'm open-minded to that.
So look at this like Venezuelan deportation thing.
Yeah.
They round up a bunch of Venezuelan gang members, deport them without habeas corpus, citing some seldomly used law that
From
says
the 1780s or something.
If it's an invasion, you can take people's rights away, whatever. If you're going to refute that, you're going to take the position of we should keep the Venezuelan gang members in the country. If you're going to refute Doge, you're going to have to defend the money that was spent at USAID.
Yeah.
So they go after these nodes where if you're going to fight back against the illegality of it, you're going to look like an idiot. Hey, gang.
Gang.
You know what time it is. It's time to talk about Magic Mind. It is an elixir. It is an elixir of the gods. The gods.
The gods.
It is an elixir. Come on, right? It is an elixir of the gods. The gods.
The gods.
Guys. If you drink this stuff, your quads will get longer, they will get thicker, and you will throw more powerful kicks.
And dude, your junk will get bigger, your balls will look like a bean bag. That's how powerful this stuff is. Fully inflated nutsack.
Go to magicmind.com/deepwaters.
Hey dude, I've had my friends go, dude, I tried it. It tastes great. I feel amped. Okay.
It's the best. I've had multiple friends go, the sleeping tinctures that they have.
Oh yeah, they're great.
I have a buddy who like cannot go to bed. He's like, dude, you gave me that stuff? I have been having the best. This stuff legitimately works. It's a legitimately amazing product. So get it. Go to magicmind.com/deepwaters. Use promo code deepwaters for 20% off a one-time buy or 48% off a whole subscription.
Yay.
Okay? And honestly, think about the power of a kick in a self-defense scenario. People are expecting you to throw a right hook like that guy in CVS. You won't do that. You'll actually throw a teep kick to the diaphragm, cripple them, and if your quads aren't powerful enough, it won't do anything.
It won't do anything.
So don't do that unless you're on Magic Mind at magicmind.com/deepwaters. Love you lots.
No, I agree with that, man. And there are people that are pretty sound-minded people that are starting to sound like retards by defending one side or the other.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You know, again, everything is in black and white. It's a gray. It's in the gray. And you have to have very nuanced discussions about this. So if you go, okay, this Venezuelan gang member, I think we have to respect law, that everyone deserves due process, right? But if you are here, and let's say like there's a very famous picture of a giant, chunky illegal selling, where you go, are you a man or a woman, or are you from Narnia? Like
Selling what?
fentanyl,
Oh, yeah?
right? So if you're here, let's say illegally,
Yeah.
and you are selling fentanyl, would we agree that maybe you shouldn't be here?
Yeah, 100%. And people are like, they've committed no crimes. No, they did.
Yeah, they
they're
did.
here illegally.
Well, they're here illegally,
it's so-
one,
so
and
we
then on top of that,
yeah.
they're endangering our way of life.
So you can't you start with a crime and then
Right.
you move forward.
When
But
it comes to Doge, if we took it at face value, which we know we can't based on our years on this planet, the idea of cutting back government spending is amazing. But we also know if you're going to cut this, you're just going to move it over to the military-industrial complex.
well, right. So can you actually look this up? Doge found waste in the Pentagon. We finally got Doge going to the Pentagon. They found $500 million worth of waste.
That's it.
Now,
That sounds like a lot of money to us.
no, not
If
compared.
someone walked in, guys, listen, I've been given terminal cancer. I have about literally 30 seconds to go. I just want to give you guys my $500 million.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And suddenly Ryan would be fired from the show. So now we're splitting $500 million.
Oh, wait, how much did they find?
I'm seeing only 80.
$80 million in wasteful spending. Now, this is the initial.
Yeah.
But we've said, I think you and I both agree on this the entire time Doge has been in existence. Like, go after USAID, fine. But when you go after the Pentagon, we'll take you seriously.
Yeah.
We'll know that you're doing it. 80 million is a drop in the bucket.
Yeah, that is,
the fucking
that is
Pentagon.
toilet paper for that place.
So, anyways, but rounding up people who are protesting against Israel, that just seems like full Gestapo. Like that is
100%.
insane to me.
And it's like so crazy that literally a story was out 2 weeks ago that Israel sent a list of people they wanted deported, and now women walking down the street are being grabbed and thrown into cars, taking the place where
Where
lawyers
did they
have to
go?
fight tooth and nail to find out where they are. Apparently she's in Louisiana.
Sure, her visa expired, and the school's like, no, her visa didn't expire. What are you talking about?
Yep.
You guys are just lying.
Yep.
And then Trump is having press conferences, and people are talking to him about this signal thing. And the signal thing is important, but this is like
Really big.
I haven't seen anybody asking him about this yet. I'm sure, I hope that it does exist and people are asking him, but
I don't think you'll get close enough to him to ask. I think the people allowed in the room, they know the questions that they want asked and that they'll ask them. And that's it.
wild. All right, let's get to some fun stuff. Kanye West tweeted, Kim Kardashian is a sex trafficker. I don't like that Twigs has my daughter in her video dressing all grown. I would have expected more from Twigs. I think he's talking about FK Twigs. It's fuck all you N-words. My soul is black, and watch y'all don't believe me and just say I'm crazy.
Well, I mean, like, again, we talked about this last week. Kim Kardashian's been accused of really dark shit.
Well, and then what's the next step? Because this is also Kim K stuff. What is this? You sent me this.
That she abruptly grabbed. Well, I think we talked about this last week, but she grabbed her daughter from Kanye because she's like, I'm worried about him and all this stuff. I'm like, you're a porn star who's been accused of drugging men and robbing them. Like, that's part of the whole Diddy thing, that she's a part of that whole thing.
Well, believe all women, right? I mean, believe all women. She says she says she didn't. Right. So
How many women have been like, yeah, I mean, outside of Cardi B, who was just like, yeah, I used to rob Johns.
I know.
And everyone's like, you go, queen. It's just like, this is why we're in the little season, dude.
Yeah. Wait, you used to rob people?
Yeah, and let me sing a song about it that you all dance to at the club while on cocaine.
Yeah. It's so crazy. Like, fucking if enough angry like black academics yell at enough white politicians, we'll just completely kowtow to whatever the fuck they want.
It's
Newsom's like, okay, there will be no crime ever.
Yeah.
We won't have any crime. If you guys are pissed off about that,
I agree. Have you seen that video? It was on like C-SPAN of, you know how there's that trans politician?
Yeah.
That there was this big fight on whether she should be allowed to use the women's bathroom or not, right? Anyways, it's these two old heads, and we're going to call her for the sake of just moving along her.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So the old head, like the 90-year-old or however old he is, calls her him. And another person on the panel, not the trans, gets upset about it and grandstands and virtue signals. Mm-hmm. How dare you? How dare you disrespect her? And it was just crazy to me because this is what you're talking about. White progressives.
Dude, if Newsom is sitting across from 3 black women with Ivy League degrees,
Yeah.
he is essentially just a puddle of gutter water.
Just getting pegged.
He'll just get absolutely destroyed.
They'll all peg him.
Yeah. Crazy.
I want to start a change.org to get me on Gavin Newsom's podcast.
That would be unbelievable.
It
Someone
would be the
start
shortest
it.
episode he ever did.
How would you start?
I would be like, what is your thoughts on what people think about you? How do you think you're seen by most people?
Yeah. He is so fucking, he's no different than Zuck. He's no different than Kamala. Well, we need to mandate gun buybacks. I got my Glock underneath my pillow. Yeah, I'm Gavin Newsom, and I'm gonna let homeless people run rampant everywhere. Now I'm gonna sit down with Steve Bannon and really listen. It's like, fuck off.
You.
Fuck off.
Yeah, and everyone knows it. Everyone knows it.
Dude, it's like he's not gonna win. What is up with the liberals running people like Hillary Clinton and Kamala Harris and Gavin Newsom? What are you not understanding about us?
And if you take a look at New York City's lost. They're actually saying, and I don't believe polls ever, because polls are meant to manipulate energy and belief systems.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And they're saying that Andrew Cuomo is polling the highest in a race for the new New York City mayor.
Andrew or Chris?
The one who was governor.
Oh, Andrew.
Yeah, Andrew.
Yeah.
The guy who got ran out because of what he did during COVID is now they have him as the mayor, running for the mayor of New York City. And let's just say in this bizarro realm that we live in, right? This dimension, Cuomo, this is real.
Down.
Those numbers are real. New York City is lost. It's lost.
Well,
it's done.
Probably better than Eric Adams. I mean, a broom would be better than Eric Adams.
How about none of those guys?
Yeah.
How about new blood in there?
Yeah.
How about stop voting with your party just because it's your party?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Vote for actually somebody who will go in there and change it up.
Yeah.
Because this is what New York City does. It has to get so bad that they let the other side in to take control.
We need real mavericks. We need real mavericks like John McCain.
Look at this. Look at this, dude. Look at this.
Andrew Cuomo. Oh,
I don't really know how to interpret like these sense odds, but
Well,
I mean,
that's
it's clearly
like-
leading by a lot.
Percentage, basically, of what they think who's winning. And it's like Eric Abrams is getting his dick kicked in.
Oh, we gotta.
Eric Abrams, I love you. That was a slip of the tongue. I have nothing but love and respect.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
we got a Persian fella and it's coming up in second
Yeah,
place.
but he's like some like Democratic socialist. It's like more of the same bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh my God, feelings. Like everything is like, let's turn this idealistic. Let's give people, it's like, no.
No. Let's have the trash pick up the trash when it needs to pick it up. Let's have people thrown in prison for committing crimes.
Yeah.
And let's just all fucking, right? I'll read the Communist Manifesto if I want to read it.
Yeah, what 100%. Here's where I might lose you. We need to live in a conservative world with a liberal rebellion, right? So we need basic understandings. In the town square, we don't steal, we don't lie, we don't commit violence, and we don't hurt children.
Well, this is where it got a little weird, where we were making allowances for things that are universally loathed. So, people, there was a CVS in DC that had to get shut down because there was so much theft, and people were interviewed and they go, well, things are really expensive. What?
Yeah.
Are you talking about?
And there's some people.
Well, people broke into my car, but people have it really tough out there.
Yeah, 100%.
What are you talking about?
With me that we shouldn't enforce laws against shoplifting, and the argument is that, let's say CVS or Rite Aid makes so much money, they should be paying security guards. I go, but at the core of this is a crime is being committed.
And what world do you want to live in where you go to get fucking
Tang?
You go to get Tang, you go to get jelly beans for Easter, maybe a little Cetaphil, you want to squirt a little semen on your face in the morning. And there's a security guard there who has to be in the trenches in case someone is committing crimes. What are you doing? Putting that on that security guard? He's going to have to fucking throw people to the ground as part of his daily regimen? Like, what is going on?
Dude, there is a video of a shoplifter in CVS. It's this fat black woman. And this black security guard, skinny as fuck. She's looking one way. He comes and just goes, clock. And she takes it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
You just took all that guy's punch.
Yeah.
But it's like you watch it, you go, why is that guy being forced to do that?
To be emasculated by having a woman.
Watch this. This is the video.
Unless you taping this for the news. On my mama,
Watch this.
Nigga, I got 6 kids, nigga, and they ain't gonna fucking take my kids. I'm got a problem with the justice system. Bitch, if you taping it,
Watch
put
this.
it on YouTube, let me get a whole bunch of likes, and I swear to God, you gonna be
Watch
rich
him. He's
too.
setting up.
Like,
Boom!
damn.
That's somebody's mom, dude.
Oh my God. All right. Okay. Pause it. We're for sure going to have to flag that. You can see the full thing at Patreon or just Google it. But she was definitely rocked.
I mean, dude,
I don't know what is in her.
No, it's why boxers with thick necks are the best boxers.
Dude, there's that X-Men Origins movie or I think it's like X2 where they're like taking apart Wolverine to try to make like superhumans. Get that woman in a lab because that would have knocked any of us cold unconscious.
Yeah.
That was just a clean right hook.
I mean, dude, she turns right into it.
Keep rolling. I want to see how steady she is.
That's somebody's mom, dude. You just fucking clocked.
Oh my!
And nobody
gosh,
steps in.
dude.
Okay, he steps in.
Oh my gosh, man. Dude, I think there are middleweights in the UFC that would have gone down.
Dude, that was the cleanest clock I've ever seen. And she just took it and was like, what?
What a wild video. She dressed him down. She was like, I can't. It's like that scene in Dirty Work where Norm Macdonald gets raped and he comes out. He's like, I can't believe you guys did that. This is completely ridiculous. Shame on you.
Yeah, I'm with you. And flag that. He said the R word.
Yeah, flag that. Okay, can we get to this? Well, how long have we been going, Ryan?
57 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, it just flies.
Yeah, it flies. It really
Just
does.
flies.
Okay. Go to the next tab. Okay. This seemed like, whoa, what's going on? Oh, he's getting a call. This seemed like conspiratorial to me, or some kind of ancient ruin. This was I guess this was built in the 80s. It's not that cool. I probably shouldn't even be talking about it. But this is in Norway. Can you zoom in on this? How sick is this?
That is awesome.
There's just a monument to this battle when the Vikings fully unified Norway and created the Norwegian kingdom. And this dude is like, you know what? I'm gonna make a sculpture. I'm gonna put 3 massive fucking great swords that are 100 feet high in the ground. I mean, what is that? We don't have nothing like that.
Men build stuff. Build it, dude. Build it.
That is so cool. Like the Lincoln Monument's amazing, but it's not badass like that.
How did he make them and then put them in?
It's so sick, dude.
That probably looks even sicker when it's like covered in snow.
Oh yeah.
Or when you actually see it? It's gotta be insane.
That is so it's like, oh my gosh.
And
How
then, dude,
Game of Thrones are we right
Norway's
here, dude?
making like statues to Viking warriors. We're making statues to George Floyd.
And fucking Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, I'm with you, dude.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
God, that's so sick. What's it called, Rye?
Swords in rock.
No, that's not what it's called. It's like Svigfin or something like that. You guys got to work on that. Your language is kooky, man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's super
Get
kooky.
with us.
All right, do we want to get to this Rogan thing and end it?
What other things I sent you?
All right.
Oh, this is crazy. This guy, that's the guy they say did it.
Do you have a problem with throwing this guy in prison?
Well, he damaged property. I mean, again, this gets into like we have to have certain rules of law.
Dude, arson, having gone through what we just went through, if you're lighting fires, you're going away for a long time.
It's just so insane to me.
To me, if I was master of the universe, like you're
he's looking at 20 years.
Good.
It's just crazy to me because like the left, this whole thing with Elon and these Teslas is just like the greatest example of
buy the dip, dude. I was thinking last night of just putting my entire portfolio into Tesla.
Well, you should buy the dip, but I mean, it's just like the left was pushing EVs forever. That's all they want were EVs. And then the left, and this is my problem with everyone, and I want to be on the record here, why I have a problem with the left losing their minds on Elon Musk and Heil Hitler's, because you are the party that had pushed for the funding of the Ukrainian war that literally funds literal Nazis, like walk around with giant swastika tattoos, SS, they put SS on everything. Anything they can put an SS on, they'll put a patch on it.
Yeah.
They'll do it. And you're like, what is the mental gymnastics that comes with that?
Well, it's a little bit different because they're going to go die. So I'd be fine giving money to Nazis to go die.
They're not going to, but they're going to kill people. You're giving
It's a good
them
point. That's a
weapons
good
and
point.
money
Yeah, that's
to
a really
kill
good.
people.
Yeah, that's not right. I actually want to.
Which is your whole argument is that the Nazis killed people. That's my whole thing. Everyone's gonna get mad at me. I got people. I put the funniest meme up on you. Can you find my Instagram? It's so funny, dude. It is so funny.
The lady doth protest too much.
Right here, no, the Elon Musk one. It's so funny. The original, the Netflix remake is so funny. And people are losing it on me in the fucking comment section.
Yeah.
What happened to you?
Well, because
you're drinking the Kool-Aid.
No. There's a meaningful difference, right?
What?
There's a meaningful
What's the difference?
difference between those two, I think.
Well,
it's a funny joke, but
thank you.
Yeah, no, meaningful difference.
Yeah, but it's just like
she doesn't like do things to like troll people constantly.
she doesn't?
No.
She does. Are you saying that out loud into a microphone?
No, I mean
right
she's
now?
kind of a firebrand, but
No, she's a retard. She's a hot retard. Okay.
flag that. Can you flag that, please?
She's a hot retard. She isn't really who she presents herself to be. She plays hood rat. That's her whole thing.
Oh, Sam.
What? Dude, it's literally they find videos of her in college speaking what we'd say proper. And then she's like, this some bullshit in like the Senate. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah.
You're nuts, dude.
Well,
if you take that serious, you are a pampered person.
Well,
that's my opinion.
Listen, the halls of Congress have turned into a, Vince McMahon kind of theater.
Yeah, but she's a
point.
retard, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Well, no. I.
And then you get into the thing that the guy from
Venezuela
Venezuela or Argentina or wherever the guy is with the crazy hair and the chainsaw. Who's that guy? Melania or whatever?
Yeah, Javier Milei.
Yeah, he's going to release these documents. In the documents say Hitler died peacefully in Argentina.
Yeah.
Again, I'm right, but nobody wants to listen to me. Sam's a meanie.
Well, what are
because
you
he doesn't
talking
just
about? What are you talking about?
Throw group think.
What are you talking about? Nobody. Everybody thinks you're a meanie for saying that Hitler survived in Argentina. Why?
Because everyone wants. Because it's this notion that Hitler is the worst human being to ever live, and he was a British spy.
Well, he's one of the worst human beings.
He
to ever
wouldn't even
live.
be starting on the basketball team of genociders. He'd be coming off the fucking bench, and he wouldn't even be the first guy off the bench.
Yeah. But if you look at it only through the lens of the Red Cross numbers, which
You can go with your big numbers. That good luck on that.
I've told you the Jewish Holocaust denier joke. 6 million, more like 9 million.
I love that. This is the funniest video, by the way.
Well, hang on a second. Why do you say good luck with that?
Good luck with that.
With my big number. Why do you say good luck with that?
I laughed at your joke.
No, I know. But
But before that, I said good luck.
Yeah, why'd you say that?
I forget what I said.
Oh, God.
I forget what you said I said to him.
Fucking Dan Bilzerian.
No, I'm not Dan Bilzerian.
No, I know you're not Dan Bilzerian. Is he shameful to the Armenian people?
Nope.
Okay.
We love them. Do you know up until only a couple years ago, Israel didn't recognize the Armenian genocide?
Yeah.
They refused to admit it.
That's wrong. And
Yep.
so did America.
Yep.
And that's wrong.
Yep. 100%.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Can we watch this?
No, hang on.
It's so funny.
When you look at Hitler, we can't just look at him through the genocide lens, right? We have to look at him through the World War lens.
And none of that's on Churchill at all. None of that.
Well, how is
Not at all, buddy.
How is he a
That has nothing to do with the Federal Reserve of New York City being one of the biggest funders of Hitler. None of that has anything to do with it.
No. I'm aware that
Hitler gets all the credit. Nobody else gets any of the credit.
I mean, listen, there were industrialists in this country that
were completely and utterly funding him.
Oh, yeah.
He was a British spy.
Well, how is he a British spy?
Because he was planted there by the British.
So he went rogue.
No, he had to play the role.
He had to play the role
100%.
Okay, so Dunkirk was just a method acting.
Well, there's a good. Okay, I'm going to say something really quick to you.
World War
Answer
II.
this question to
World
me.
War II was
Answer
a
this
Laurence
question to me.
Olivier type performance from Adolf Hitler.
Answer this.
What a moron.
Who is Martin Bormann? Who is Martin Bormann, Dylan?
I don't know. He sounds like a Dutch industrialist.
You have no clue about World War II. You have been sold it, and you're deep throating it right now. That was his Dick Cheney. He was the guy who was behind basically everything, and he died peacefully in fucking Argentina as well. He was going around. He's writing checks with his own name. Nobody cared. The whole Bilderberg group is his Nazi organization and Western bank corporations working together.
Hang on a second. I'm not disputing.
You completely are, Dylan.
I'm not.
Hitler's the worst guy of all time. Give him 100 million deaths. Man, Winston Churchill didn't do anything. He just wanted to stop it.
Nope, didn't say.
That's totally your take on it.
Didn't say
and
any
that's
of
my
that.
problem
And I
with
didn't say that
what
was
Bill
my
Burr
take
was
on
saying.
it.
It's such rudimentary, elementary take on a giant psyop that was ran on the world.
Mm-hmm.
And it gets into this war that's
Yeah, here, let me do you real quick.
okay. I'd love to hear.
Hitler was misunderstood. He
Nope.
was just a
Hitler
good
was a
guy.
piece of shit.
He was just a
He was a
good
piece of
guy that was
shit.
getting used by British pedophiles.
Nope.
That's all World War II was.
Hey, can I ask you something, Dylan?
Ugh, God.
Who was the one that basically broke the news that he was a Rothschild? Do you know who it was?
Sam Tripoli.
Nope, it was his niece that he was molesting that came out that she suddenly suicided herself.
So yeah, when you look at Hitler,
He's a piece
in
of
the
shit.
pantheon of horrible people.
He wouldn't even be started on Team Genocide.
You gotta look
He would
at.
be up for 6th Man of the Year.
You got
Peyton Pritchard.
Yeah, exactly. He'd come off the bench and just put up some numbers. But
Oh,
wouldn't
by
he
the
be
way,
started-
happy opening day! I'm so excited to
Happy
drive
opening
home
day.
and listen to the game. It's
I
gonna
haven't
be
been
so
excited
fun.
for a season in. I'm the most excited ever.
I know. I'm really excited too.
Can I tell you something super crazy? Will you go to the LA Clippers Twitter?
Nope.
No,
Don't
you're
do
gonna
it.
see this. Trust me on this. See this. Somebody's getting fired. Go to their Twitter. Somebody is getting fired. Go down. Keep going down. Keep going down. Keep going down. I wonder if they took it
They
down.
might have taken it down if it's this bad, Sam.
No, they wished did that say opening day?
Yeah.
Okay, because they wished the San Diego Padres happy opening day too. And I was like,
Oh my God.
do you believe that?
Oh, because they were originally from San Diego? or
No,
something?
because I think they play the games in San Diego as well. Dude, you can't wish the Padres a happy opening day, you retards.
Are you out of your mind?
Oh, is that there it is.
Still up.
You're in LA, you retards.
Dude, watching these Padres players are just scum.
Let's say you'd won a championship. You already have your chip. Maybe you have multiple chips, Dylan. Like, could you imagine being paid $200 million, $300 million to play baseball in San Diego? Talk about winning in life.
Oh, well, I would be miserable in San Diego.
You would be miserable?
Yeah. No one reads anything. They just flip-flop around and
you mean
eat
I
tacos.
would hate to live in body temperature weather with the most beautiful people on planet Earth?
I would.
Gotcha.
I would.
Oh,
I
I
would.
know.
I don't
I know.
like homogenous fucking sunshine and aesthetics, okay?
Sounds like
you
misery.
need some fucking uggos every once in a while
There
to
are
break
a couple
up.
uggos, but listen,
Oh, yeah,
it's
yeah.
nothing but gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's either that or Miami, and Miami has too much humidity.
Come
for
to
me.
the gas lamp district where the restaurants are just all the rage. They have beaten arugula salads everywhere.
Bro,
It's
I went
get real.
to a Dunkin' Donuts in Miami, and the cashier had the biggest tits I've ever seen. And I was like, I will leave everybody I love for you right now. Just let's move in together.
What'd she say?
No, senor.
No entiendo.
No, thank you.
No
Can I just get you a
entiendo.
coffee, please?
Okay, let's wrap with the Rogan thing.
Can we watch this one time? It's
Gosh.
it's just so funny, and she's so fucking right. Women have taken traditional stuff and they take all the good of tradition and just throw out everything else. Like the white dress. Is
How long have we been going?
Hour 10.
Okay.
Real quick. Here we go. Watch this. Look at the wife is showing everybody her bits. Oh, we're probably gonna ding for this. Look, she's getting dinged for this.
She's
Now
fart.
look at this picture. Look at this picture. Look at she's pulled her dress up and put the flowers in front of her vagina.
Yeah. Okay, you can put the volume up now.
Clash just does not exist anymore. Now we have brides wearing a white dress that's supposed to symbolize purity and commitment, showing their crotch to the entire wedding party. I remember when I was a kid, Britney Spears was everywhere, and every teenage girl had their belly button out. And my mom would always say how classless it looked. Well, fast forward 20 years, and now women are flashing people at their weddings. We've gone from a little revealing to no shame at all. When class is gone, there is no limit.
I think this chick sucks.
Yeah.
I think she sucks.
She sucked. Man.
She's got so much resting bitch face.
Yeah.
I love her. If she dropped an N-bomb, I'd get so hard right now.
Their family has never put any spice on any food they've ever prepared.
I'm sorry, dude, but you're getting married and you're flashing your pussy at
Who
everybody.
gives a shit,
Okay,
Sam?
go on. Next story.
You know, this is why you love that behemoth fucking that swollen fucking zombified ginger Pearl so much.
She's starting to hit a wall.
Oh, you think?
Oh yeah, but she was hot back in the day.
Yeah. I don't think women should have the right to vote.
Dude, listen, I'm not for that. But if they said, "Hey, ladies, if you give up your right to vote, you never have to pay taxes again," I wouldn't fight it.
I would give up my right to vote to not
Me
pay
too,
taxes. You kidding?
Me too. Right
No
now.
property tax, no income tax. Trump for the next 40
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Next for
I
the
mean,
40
come
years.
on.
Trump for the next 40 years.
Dude, fucking pull a Walt Disney. Keep his head on ice.
Yeah,
I don't
there
give a
we go.
shit.
Bang.
Yeah, no, you got to chill out about this stuff, right, though? Because she's like a Jehovah's Witness who is...
How do you know?
Oh, she just seems like a complete
Oh,
dweeb.
so now you're judging. You're a judger. Look at this bigot over here. White girl who doesn't like chicks showing their pussies at their wedding. She's got to be a fucking Jehovah's Witness.
I am so outraged right now. I'm going to caption myself talking about how outraged I am and put it out. I mean, there's no class
This guy's
anymore.
so great.
It's
He's
just
so
goddamn.
great. Okay.
Go to the country club, order the 50,000th turkey club you've eaten in your life, and leave everybody alone, okay?
Okay. Ladies, Dylan wants you to show your pussy at every fucking wedding. Go have a good time.
No, but I love that, though.
That guy's good luck.
I love that.
I wish we find out how that bride's doing. We'll see in 5 years if they're still married.
Maybe not. Maybe not. A lot of people are.
Play that. Play
But hang
that.
on a
Play it.
second.
I've been in
Don't
a
play
relationship
it,
for 22
Ryan.
years.
Do not play it.
Play this clip.
Don't play it. Here's the problem with you. You are
We're running out of time, Dylan.
You are what the terrorists would call a soft target, right? Your mental defenses are all the way down.
No.
Right? Yep.
How
So you see one video, one very small sample size of a bride doing some kooky stuff with a bush, and you go like that LDS chick who has never had cumin because it's too hot. There's an epidemic of whores. Just destroying
And
the
there's
sanctity
not,
of a wedding.
And there's not. And there's not.
No.
Okay. Keep
Not
telling yourself
not
that.
doing that
Yep, keep telling
specifically. It's
yourself
a
that.
very small sample
Keep
size.
going, dude.
Take it easy, okay?
And by the way, I'm pro whore.
That's what I'm confused about. You've always been very pro
I
whore.
love fucking women slinging pussy,
Yeah.
but because I'm a grown ass man. But I also know that within the traditional arrangements, that doesn't work. Hey guys, come to my special day where I married the love of my life. And by the way, look at my fucking pussy ring I got right here. Hey, ring the doorbell a couple times.
I gotta say,
Knock 3 times if you really want me to be happy.
I gotta say, it's not for me personally.
Okay,
it's not for
all right.
me, but I mean, we do
It was
live in
a
a free
fun
country,
discussion.
unless you're a supporter of Palestine rather intensely. Then
Okay,
it's
go
not so
on.
free. All right, let's roll this.
The fact of the matter is,
This is. Hang on, Rye. Sorry. Who is this woman?
This woman is.
Does it say in it? Well, she was just on Rogan.
Okay, it was she's on
I
Rogan.
tweeted her, but I tweet a lot.
Okay, yeah. Just go ahead and roll it. We'll find out.
humanity have gone up since the inception of vaccination. My opinion, my educated opinion, is that our lifespan should be 120 years. And I think with the knowledge that we have and the wealth that we have on this planet, ingenuity we have on this planet, we should be able to be touching the 120-year mark more commonly than
Pause
we do.
it.
Classic boomer. Right?
Classic
Trying to
boomer.
live till 120.
Yeah. Hey. I know you're mad at your son. He needs the house. Okay, he can't afford to buy a house. He needs you to die. Okay, it's so funny. I had to help. You know, we used to have that drop on the show. Hey, Hippo, take it easy. Hey, take it easy, Hippo.
Okay.
I had to, we used to have that drop when Callan would say something really dumb. Help! I've fallen and I can't get up. I literally had to go over. I have friends that moved to Colorado, and her dad fell this morning and he couldn't get up. I had to go over there today and help her brother-in-law get him up. And he was so funny. He was like, I roll in. I just feel so bad for him. He's riddled with cancer. He can't get up. He doesn't have the musculature to get up. And he's like, look at me. It's fucking ridiculous. Why do we want to live to 120 years old?
No, that's a great discussion, but I think her 120 is a different health.
It's a pickleball 120. Yeah. It's a Boca Raton.
No.
Ripping
it's
and tearing
a different
kind
health. It's like, your 100 would be your 50s, basically, or along your 60s.
Bro, we cannot have people live into. Honestly, I think maybe the dark sorcerers were like, we got a problem here. Okay, we need to invent Skittles. We need to invent chicken fries. We need to invent vaccines because we need to start killing people.
Yeah, but this is a guy that's lived in a big city too long. Because once you leave these giant cities, you go into these smaller towns. There's space for everybody. There's enough for everybody. But when we get corralled into these giant cities, now we're starting, there's too many people.
There isn't enough space for everybody. If you
Dude,
no, there is.
Go to Indiana. Just drive.
No, I know. But like my happy place is Virginia. That's where I'm rejuvenated, and I love it because there's nobody around.
Yeah, there we go.
I don't want people from Portland moving to fucking Virginia.
I'm with you, dude. Stay in fucking Portland.
Stay out of here.
Stay in Portland. All of this guy's fucking trans in Seattle. Stay in Dylan's trans. Stay in Seattle.
Hello, my trans. Stay
Hello,
where you
my
are.
trans.
Hello, my trans. Stay where you are. No, I love Virginia because there's acreage and you can fucking shoot guns and you can scream and nobody's around.
I want to live in a place where I don't need a gun range. I can just go to my backyard and shoot hay.
Dude, you gotta come to Dad's spot because pour a cup of coffee, go out in the balcony. There's an armory. And you just fire off the balcony. I don't want people moving in there.
No, I'm with you.
Stay in New York.
It's never going to happen. Dude.
Anyways,
we're about to hit 120.
Yeah. Okay. Let's roll.
So when vaccines started coming into humanity, we started introducing animal disease into humanity through the skin. And then we started doing intramuscular injections after the hypodermic needle was created. And then you started having deeper injections of animal disease and of chemicals and mercuries and things like that. So along comes polio research. And the polio vaccine, even to this day, is made on African green monkey kidney cells. Now, the African green monkey kidneys early on were basically taken out of their wild habitat in India, and millions of monkeys were brought to the USA for use. Unbeknownst to them, and discovered by a scientist named...
Unbelievable. Stop.
That's dicey.
We can't even watch this. He's so emotionally captured. It's unbelievable.
I like animals. I'm
Dr.
sorry
Mary's
to say.
Monkeys, dude. Read on it. Read the whole thing.
What do you think I was balking at? I'm just sad for the monkeys.
You're like, monkeys. They're bringing monkeys over. They're putting monkeys in us. Okay, crazy lady.
No, that's not what I was saying.
90 cats
that's not what I'm saying.
Oh,
you're such an idiot.
No, you are.
I who knows if this is a crazy bat or not, but I'm just sad for the monkeys. Imagine you're a green kidneyed monkey living in India or whatever the fuck they're called. You're hanging out, you win some bets, you lose some bets, you break up with your girlfriend, you got a drinking problem, then all of a sudden some fucking industrialist comes over, rips you out of your home to cut you open and shoot FDR up with your fucking gunk.
I'm with you, dude.
It's disgusting.
I'm with you, dude.
Let us die, man.
I'm with you, dude. I'm with you.
Okay, keep rolling.
Dr. Bernice Eddy is that there was a cancer-causing entity inside of the substrate that they were using to make the vaccine on the Petri dishes. And that entity was simian virus 40, SV40, and called SV40 because before there were 39 others discovered before it. Now we're up over 100. So that information was suppressed heavily. Bernice Eddy was offered a ticket to wherever she wanted to go and as much money as she wanted, and she said, no, I'm staying. Long story short is they just kept taking her away from her work and distracting her, and there was another doctor, J. Anthony Morris, as well. Anyway, so the SV40 was around, and then Maurice Hilleman validated it later and said it came from the African green monkey kidneys. Now, it's benign in the African green monkey, SV40. It is not benign in human beings. In human beings, it was called the perfect war machine by Dr. Michel Carboni, who was one of the primary researchers looking at the carcinogenic potential of
Okay, so definitely, you know, the masters of the universe are injecting us with shit that we shouldn't have in our body.
There we go. Great ending to the show,
But
dude.
also, dude,
what
it's
a
so-
win. What a win today. Hey, truthers, we gotta win. We gotta win. He woke the fuck up. Hey, truthers, we gotta win. We gotta win.
As much
he
as
woke the fuck up.
as much as I love your song,
Okay.
and I love your song.
Thank you.
You know, it's just so tough, right? I mean, you want your kid to be in this school, you know.
I want to get my kids out so badly.
She's going to be a novelist, you know. That's what my daughter's going to be, and they have a great, you know, creative writing program, but they're like, she actually needs the hepatitis C vaccine if we're going to get her in here. It's like, God, what do, you know?
Get the fuck out of LA.
It's tough. Get in the comments. Let us know what you would do.
What would you do?
Let us know your favorite.
Let us know.
Let us know your favorite Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. Let us know what you think about Steve Bannon, hypernormalization, Elon Musk, lighting shit on fire. Could you have taken that punch?
Oh, no. Oh, my God. That was such a punch.
What are your favorite things? We love you so much for supporting
Number
the
one
show.
political talk show.
If you are not subscribed to the channel, you're subscribed to so many channels
Just hit
that you don't even
subscribe.
watch. Hit subscribe.
Why can't you hit subscribe?
You don't have to tune in every episode. If you do, we love it. Please do. Hit subscribe, hit the bell, like the video, and comment. It helps the show immensely. Do it because we need to pay Ryan more.
We need to pay Ryan more. Ryan's going to sell his ass pretty soon.
Yeah, I mean,
Ryan's going to be walking down the street.
Ryan came up
lipstick on.
Ryan came up to us and goes, "Hey, what shade should I use?" And we were like, "Wait, what's that for?" And he was like, "Well, I'm thinking about selling my asshole, selling my shitter if this show doesn't get more popular." And we were like, "Oh my God, we got a lot of work to do." Yeah. So help that
us, help
not
you, help
happen.
us, help Ryan.
Okay, love you guys very much. Patreon.com/AKA Deepwater.
Thank you, Detroit.
Welcome to Deep Waters.
Where are you going right now?
So they crank the 5G up, and then we just all get shaken and baking microwave. I love it.
I didn't say that, you absolute moron.
There was no dinosaurs. Those were Nephilim giants from the Bible.
And Lucifer is in the Vatican?
Yes.
Oh, okay, got it.
I think space is probably like just a giant liquid. Build it up, seal the well. When it's about to collapse, release the gays.
Are you going to get the jab?
Never. Conspiracy Social Club, aka Deep Waters.